welcome to the Spells and Stripe podcast, the only podcast that's not afraid to say what the other podcasts are thinking. Stripe, who's your least favorite woman?
Oh, God, I can only pick one. Oh, there's just so many I hate.
Same.
Frick. Who's your least favorite woman?
Ayn Rand.
Who?
Founder of Objectivism.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
It stands against everything I believe. But then, but she,
You were gonna say, but she's hot.
I was not actually. I was about to say something.
I know you.
I was immediately trying to figure out a way to slowly steer away from the conversation I was starting, because we're not talking about that today. Stripe, what are we talking about today? Tell me what we're talking about today.
The question of the week?
Oh shit, did I write one of those? Shit. Stripe, what's the question of the week?
The question of the week is, what did you think of part 1 of the 1K special?
I already told you. I mean, I guess I didn't tell you while on air. And we're still not on air. That's not how that works.
I'm sorry, that is just completely overtaking my brain hole for pretty much the next 3 weeks will just be that's all I can think of.
Whoa, all you can think about is your videos? Wow, that's so different than how it usually is.
Okay, but come on, it's fair for this one, you know?
It was fair for the last ones too.
Okay, Scooby-Doo.
I mean, I get you. I feel the same call of the video, as it's called. I mean, I think my beliefs still all hold true, where it's a very niche video, and it feels like the video is for me. Kind of feels like it's for me specifically, and like a few other people, where it's like, because it's fun, it's and you really cranked it up with the editing, with the music and the gags. It's very much you just kind of at peak Stripe the Squid energy, despite the niche topic, and so it's very fun for.
I do really like the way you put it when I asked you. It's like when a TV show has like a really special episode and they crank up the budget.
Yeah,
of it.
You're like this video, and I assume all 3 of these videos will kind of be like Phineas and Ferb across the second dimension of YouTube videos.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, can I top the Scooby-Doo segment? Just in that entire segment might be the best part of the entire video trilogy.
Yeah. And then when we do our crossover episode, it's going to be like the Jimmy and Timmy Power Hour.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so you're right, this is a very niche video. You're not going to like it. They're not going to watch it unless you know who I am. And even then, it's been proven, if you do know who I am, you're not going to watch it. You know who you are. Multiple people.
Yeah.
Shout out to the guy who's like, oh, people aren't going to watch this because of the thumbnail. I'm like, okay, cool. You know who I am. And you posted the freaking title. You posted a screenshot of the video of like the thumbnail and the title and all that. And there's no red line at the bottom and you haven't seen it yet. And you're probably not going to, because you posted another screenshot of another video I made before saying, oh, it's because you changed your thumbnail up in your usual style. Okay. And that's how people know it's not you. Okay, but you know it's me, and you haven't watched either of these, so thanks. But I'm proud of part 1. Part 2 is coming together pretty well. Part 3 is gonna be next week, probably, maybe. I don't know. It's much longer than the other parts.
Yeah, I mean, hot take, this video is going to end up being like Van Gogh, not appreciated in its time. And then, 20 years later, once you've, fully sold out and all you do is just make fucking advertisements for Temu, people are gonna look back on these series of videos and be like, man, I remember when Stripe used to be good. Because that's what's gonna happen. Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Completely true.
The whole plan of us creating art is for us to inevitably sell out.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Why else would you do it?
It's not for the love of the game. God no. I fucking hate it here. I just really want to tell people about Surfshark VPN.
Yeah.
Which you can buy right now with codes gay marriage at surfshark.com.
I know we're doing a tier list later. Our next tier list should be ranking every single sponsor. YouTube sponsor.
Honest to God. Yeah, I had a video idea which I didn't write down as part of the list. But I was like, what if I just like review? That's probably something someone else has done. I know there's been stuff on like individual sponsors, but it's like I'm sure
Yeah,
like
I think there's like an entire like series starting up of someone like going over every notable like YouTube sponsor. Like I know one I saw recently was Magic Spoon, the cereal company.
Yeah, I've seen stuff on BetterHelp because there's some controversy there.
Yeah, BetterHelp was kind of like exposed a couple of years ago, but people are still supporting them because money. And I get it.
I would accept a BetterHelp sponsorship.
Yeah.
If you're watching
there's
BetterHelp.
There's a reason why like every Raid Shadow Legends sponsor is always like, this game has all these features. Can you play with me? Have I played this game? No, not really, but it has these features.
Yeah, I think people are finally starting to be able to tell when like an ad is like more sincere than the others. Like you can kind of start telling.
Yeah.
Because some ads people will genuinely be like, this is genuinely my favorite fucking product of all time. Like this. Like I watched the fucking Comic Drake video.
Everyone says that about like Raycon. Like Raycons could really be like, oh, this is like genuinely the best.
Dude, Raycons are genuinely fucking good.
And I own who like actually use them. Like they're the exact same as Don't Say Your Pods, if not worse.
Yeah, but they're cheap and they're nice and they fit nice in my ear. And
we're not sponsored, Robin. You don't have to say this.
I use my Raycons literally every day. I just used them like 30 minutes ago whilst I was out and about. I use them at work.
Raycon sponsor us.
School, dude.
Raycon
Dude, I would suck the CEO of Raycon's dick for fun, just out of sheer like respect for Raycons. You could fucking put
Raycon,
that on the
are you hearing
quotes.
this, Raycon? We're not sponsored, yet Robin is saying that.
Yeah, no one's paying me any money. God knows that, alright? My fucking job doesn't even really pay me money. But I'll say with my full fucking chest, I love Raycons.
Epic! So anyways, what do you think of the video?
It was good, but I wish you promoted Raycons more.
I just should have stopped the video and be like, guys, I would suck a CEO of Raycon's dick.
Like, I know you already have the script written for part 2 and 3, but like, you could put in a fucking advertisement in there. I know you could, if you really wanted to. You know, maybe not
technically
two, like I said, not part 2, but part 3.
Yeah,
you could put a Raycon ad in part 3. Come on.
No, that's hard to just fit in there, so I'm sorry.
Fucking wall. All I hear is bitch boy excuses. Stop being a bitch boy. Start being a bitch man.
It's so hard.
And put it in a fucking Raycon ad.
No, I'm not. This is my video, grah!
Alright, so you gotta do two things. First, you gotta put a chameleon into part 38. He's already there, so I don't even know why I'm asking. And then you gotta put
I already added 38. He's not there.
He's obviously number 38. I don't know what the fuck else.
Chameleon
Like, what is
is
it gonna
on
be?
the list.
Is it gonna
How
be something
often did I
from
tell you
Sheep in
this?
the Big City?
It's not freaking on
It's
the
not even a
list.
real show. All right, you just make up shows, and so you only know only like a small handful of real shows, and Tough Puppy's one of them, and it's gotta be a chameleon.
Chameleon's not on... How have you convinced yourself that he's on the list? He's not on the list.
Because I'm right.
No,
Because I'm earnest.
He's not on the list. I'm sorry. He's just not there.
Yeah. Because he's like a chameleon. He goes invisible. I get it. I get your fucking shtick, dude. All right, the joke's
He's
over.
not real. Rah!
Joke's fucking over, dude. All right, you can't fucking fool me. All right, now with my fucking IQ of 37. All right, can't fucking fool me.
Before we move on, I do want to ask, from what you remember, you probably forgot already, but like, what would be your favorite of the intro videos, the music videos so far? If you
Invader
remember?
Zim.
Yeah, that for this part, that's one of my two favorites.
The fucking music slaps so fucking hard. That shit went onto my Spotify playlist. And also the editing was good or whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Rude.
I did like a lot. I can't remember most of them, but I did like a lot of the I don't know, Smash Bros. Intro jokes that you had going for the characters. I just remember being amused.
Yeah, I didn't think too hard about those. I'll admit, but I liked them. Those were really fun to make.
Yeah. I was at the doctor's office, just for boring shit. It don't matter. I'm not dying. Well, I am, but not. I'm not dying over. I'm not. Overachieving at the whole dying thing.
Yeah.
But I get nervous at doctors. But I watched your video and it helped calm me down and it put a little smile on my face while I was all nervous and stuff. And so I was very grateful that the video was there for me to watch.
Yeah,
so
you were like super
put that on
nervous
your pipe and
about
smoke it.
You were like super nervous about your doctor thing, and then you saw me talking about how I idolized Gaston as a kid, and that my dad should beat me with a belt. You're like, you know what? No, this will be a good doctor's appointment.
Yes. You say that like it's a bit. It's instead just exactly the situation that occurred. Don't fucking question me. Don't fucking question my logic.
I believe you. Yeah. I'd probably say so far, for part one, my favorite intro segments are either Zim or Scooby's.
Ooh, Scooby. Yeah, I remember that one too. That was good. That was one of the...
You had the Mystery Inc. theme.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah.
Shockingly, was not copyright struck.
That makes sense. I feel like I hear it a lot in YouTube.
I heard in someone else's video, like, does that mean I can get away with it? Does that mean I can get away with it? Because I think I might have said this before, but I made all those intros like a couple weeks before I actually started editing this video. If you're wondering why I made the swear word torture device video, that's just because the rest of that week I was making the intros. Like, okay, intros are done. Let's just throw together a quick video in a single day, and that was a swear word video.
You've been going hard with those weekly releases, which is impressive.
I'm nuts. I'm insane. I made the intros a couple weeks ago so I could test copyright. And from this batch, who got struck? Gremlins, Stripe got struck. Saitama got struck. Gaston Ursula got struck. Were there any other ones?
That makes sense. You just straight up used like fucking musical number.
Shockingly enough, no, all those were fan songs except for Gremlins, because I also heard like people use the Gremlins theme in some videos. Like, oh, maybe I can get away with that. I do not. So that I just replaced it with a cover. But like, no, I had a cover of the Gaston song and Poor Fortunate Souls, and both of those got struck. Like, oh, frick, okay, instrumental version, go.
I was surprised you didn't use Kingdom Hearts music for Ursula. That hurt me specifically.
Yeah.
Felt like a betrayal of trust.
I used Kingdom Hearts music at the start of the
video. You used it a lot, actually.
And throughout. I used it 3 times in this video.
Yeah.
Won't be the last.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but no, I never intended to use Kingdom Hearts music for any of those intro segments.
I hope you played
I don't.
Destati for part 38. That's a. You wouldn't get that joke.
What song
You
is
don't
it?
know Destati. It's the fucking intro music with the fucking choir. The joke was for me.
You- Okay, I don't. Chameleon's not there.
Yeah, sure, dude.
Um,
Okay. Yeah, and my
yeah.
name isn't Robin, right? So.
Yeah. I most intros stayed the same. The only one that like dramatically changed was Saitama's because I couldn't find a like an exact copy of his song that I used. Um, Everyone else I had like a cover and then I was like, okay, instrumental version, go.
Yeah, I just bought some free use jazz.
Yeah, I am happy that Zim and Scooby were untouched because those were my favorite of part one.
Yeah, if anyone's like listening to this right now, moral of the story, don't even watch the rest of the video because like, but just watch the Invader Zim part and because actually Stripe commented which song the Invader Zim came from, which you should have done like a description thing of all the songs. High key.
I probably I'm gonna do that whenever I do part do you know I might just I'll remind me after this recording and I'll just put it in the description and I'll do the same for parts 2 and 3.
Thanks, Boo. Yeah, just find the Invaders in music and then just put that and then listen to that instead of watching the video. You can put it on the background or whatever. Just listen to the Invaders in music.
Wouldn't it be funny if I left the call because of that?
And he left the call. Wow, who would have guessed? Joke's on him. I'm don't have a punchline. Shit. So, dear viewer, how was your day? My day was kind of boring, actually. My throat's dry, which is why I kept trying to get Stripe to talk, so I could take little sips of my drink. I took some medicine, too. Still hasn't helped, so, yeah. Yeah, he's still gone. Uh-oh. But yeah, no, my day was nice. It was a chill day, bit of relax. Went to school, went to ski. You know how college be. Stripe's back. I was just telling them about my day. Wasn't very interesting. How was your day, Stripe?
I worked.
Alrighty then. Cool story, dude. Key. So key.
Don't do what Robin said. Watch the entire video.
Yes, watch the entire video. It's a good video. I've already said that part. Sometimes I just gotta be funny. You know, Stripes shackling me down, you know, like my bitch of an ex-wife.
You've never even had a freaking girlfriend to begin with. Shut up. You're bi, yet you've never had anyone. Dang, no one wants you.
Yeah, it's because of the trauma. Anyway, want to talk about PIXAR?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Do you want to do anything else? Do you want to discuss anything for like the main topic?
Oh, I briefly was thinking about discussing April Fools. If you saw anything particularly of note.
I never see anything funny April Fool's Day. April Fool's Day is just the most absolute waste of time.
Yeah. Yeah. I think most April Fool's jokes weren't this year weren't too bad. There was nothing that like actively upset me. Most of it was just like cool little art things. Did you hear about Discord?
Yeah, didn't he holler at the moon?
No. There is now a video that is the new like most viewed video in under 24 hours. And it's from the fucking Discord April Fool's joke, where they announced the loot boxes. So that overtook Mr. Beast's spot of
Mr. Beast! I actually have not heard this. I did not hear about Discord's April Fool's joke at all.
Yeah, basically it was like they did a thing where it was like playing like in the background of some people, of like a lot of the people using Discord, and so but it kind of went like unnoticed. So people who were just on Discord were just kind of like rewatching the video unknowingly, and now it has like hundreds of millions of views, and is like one of the like, it's of all videos in YouTube history that released, like, just if you look at just the fucking under 24 hours, like, it's the most, it got the most, and it's like by a lot too. Like, it fucking dominated fucking Squid Game or whatever was one previously. I know it was Mr. Beast, but I can't remember which beast.
Mr. Beast!
God, it's like having a fucking soundboard. Oh, by the way, Keemstar didn't die.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
So sad.
Yeah, I do wonder how it must feel to be him and to, like, pretend to be dead, right? And everyone was just like, just to see the, like, flood of reactions of, like, God, I hope it's true. I wonder.
Okay, but it's Keemstar. He doesn't deserve anything else.
I mean, I know, but it's like, huh. It's such like an interesting like life experience. Not many people would have the chance to ever receive,
Okay, but to be fair, everyone knew that he wasn't actually dead because it's April freaking Fool's Day.
Yeah. It would have been funny though. That'd have been a really funny day to die. Oh man, that must have happened to somebody before. There must have been like a famous person who died April 1st. There's gotta be some sort of...
You!
Do you think like the news would honestly just like wait a day to start reporting on it so it wouldn't seem like an April Fool's thing?
I don't know, maybe.
I could imagine that being a scenario.
People who died on April 1st. Famous deaths on April 1st. It was a lot of old fricks. What's the most recent one?
While you look into that, do you know about the Shane and Courtney Smosh incident?
Yes, because you told me.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah. I straight up do not know those people. I was never a Smosh person, but I think that's kind of funny, based on what you described.
Yeah. So a lot of people ship them, and it was kind of a running gag of like, they're not together, but people keep shipping them. And so April 1st, they got married, right? They took little photos in front of a little wedding place. They made it all nice. It was it was a fun little photo shoot. It is now April 2nd. They're releasing more photos, and it's starting to seem like it isn't a bit. And I think they just actually got married and announced it on April 1st, which is crazy. Because that's funnier, right? To get unironically married.
It's weird to ship like real people, but like if they're actually together, sure.
I mean, because I'm not a shipper. I barely even ship fictional characters, right? I'm just aware of it, right? Because I watch Smosh, but I just watch it because sometimes they make fart noises and that's funny to me. I
put all of my shipping energy into hating ships.
That is true. Is there any ship you like? Is there any ship you ship? Any ship you sail?
I mean, someone asked that in one of the Q&As, like mostly like canon ones.
God, you're so fucking boring.
Yeah, there's a few fan ones I like. Like I like as a joke, I started joking about DDD and Meta Knight, and I started actually kind of getting into it.
Yeah.
I think Link and Mipha work better than any other Link pairing. Um, but most of my uh, there's a few other ones, but most of my effort in shipping goes to hating ships. I'm not gonna say which one because you know which one. I don't want to go another freaking rant about it, but you all know. So that's just
Yeah, I won't say the L word. Don't you worry.
Thank you.
Yeah. But
I'm gonna have to make that video sooner or later.
Hopefully later.
Yeah. Well, not a video on like the actual ship, but on ace characters in fiction in animation.
Oh yeah, I thought you just meant.
You better believe that ship will be talked about.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with like ace characters and like being popular in like shipping culture.
Most of that's Arrow Ace characters that are like really really popular. Like, someone even made a joke that, or not really a joke, like Ace and Arrow Ace characters like the only ones that are only characters that never have their sexuality accepted in fanon.
Yeah.
You even like sent me the Alistair video, which I already saw because I know everything because I'm God. But Alistair is a big example where I think he's like the most over. I think he's been shipped with every single character in that freaking show, despite being Arrow Ace.
Technically just Ace.
Yeah. No. He's full on Arrow Ace. It's confirmed.
Oh. Man, I just be saying shit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been confirmed for a while. In the show, they make a slight like reference that he's just Ace, but that's just because it was just a very slight reference. It was like one line.
Ace in the hole. That's where I got my thing from because I watched the video.
Yeah, that's like the only reference, the only nod to the thing, and it's implied he doesn't even know like the terminology because he's from like the 1930s.
Yeah.
I'll get to it whenever I make that video. Assuming I do. I want to, but also my parents exist.
Not for long.
True. I mean, they are currently in the state that you live in, so like you could.
What the fuck? What?
Why are they in the state you live in? Because sometimes I'd like to visit there. Frick you.
I couldn't imagine why.
Hey, because we already established that Florida is better than Illinois, so.
No, yeah, but it's still Florida, They could have gone to like.
TLDR, we have an uncle there.
Oh.
Now, why he decided to live there? That's another story.
I also have an uncle who lives in Florida.
I'm pretty sure most of your family lives in Florida.
Yeah.
Epic.
Woohoo.
Any other April Fool's things you want to talk about?
Not particularly. It was very boring April Fool's, all things considered, which is a good April Fool's.
It was. There was nothing to talk about, which I was expecting it to be a list a little bit more interesting, not in a good way, because this is the first like April Fool's where AI is more active.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I only saw like one AI related thing.
Honestly, Keemstar is the only one who did it right. Like, he did something stupid, and then it was like, look how funny it was, and then no one laughed. Like, that's April Fool's to me. That's peak April Fool's. So I'm glad he's keeping traditions alive.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I stopped doing April Fool's videos. Like, I just don't care.
Yeah, of all the holidays.
Also because everyone uploads on April Fool's Day, so like, what's the point?
Yeah, shout out to all the YouTubers who upload like just genuinely good videos with nothing to do with April Fools. on April Fools.
Yeah, there was a few yesterday that I saw.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. B-Dubs uploaded. Oh yeah. Hermit. You don't care. I was gonna talk about
I don't care about Minecraft. I'm sorry. You can talk about it because I'm sure I'll talk about things you don't care about.
No, it's fine. No one else cares either. It's just my silly little thing. I sit in my silly little room and watch my silly little B00 videos, and I cry. But we don't have to talk about that right now. We can talk about Pixar. You want to talk about Pixar?
Epic, yeah. Do you have the tier list pulled up?
Yes, I do.
Are you gonna stream it?
Yes, I shall share my screen. And I shall share my screen with the audience too, unless I forget. Which there's a very real chance of that. How do I... Oh, yes. Entire screen. Babbity-doop-doo. There we go. Uh-huh.
Does this have... Yeah, it has all of them. Okay.
Yeah,
it looks like it's in alphabetical order besides for the last couple.
Yeah, which is weird. I'm not entirely sure. But I kind of like it anyway. Let's just... Do you want to go... I don't actually know, like, the Pixar movie chronological order by heart. So I'm kind of okay with just going.
I do. So the first one is Toy Story, obviously. Do you want to do it in that order, or you want to just do it alphabetically?
Well, if you know it by heart, then yeah, let's do it chronologically.
So Toy Story's first.
And now to clarify, I believe the only Pixar movie I haven't seen is Lightyear. Is that
I've seen them all. I've seen all of them.
You've seen them all and Lightyear. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
So I'll decide where Lightyear falls. If I say it's S tier, you can't do anything to stop me.
I think I could.
How do you know you haven't seen the film? It could be an underrated master. It's not. It's going in the bottom tier. But let's not jump ahead.
Toy Story.
So Toy Story.
I mean, on a purely like.
Obviously, the
it's
first
very
one,
fundamental to like art.
It holds a lot of significance in terms of being the first 3D animated movie, which unintentionally kind of set up the entirety of animation, because now all we get is 3D. I still think it holds up pretty well. Obviously, animation doesn't look super well, but it's still really, really funny. It gave us all these great characters. I'd say great. I'd say great.
Yeah.
For right now.
Yeah.
Things might change.
Yeah. Yeah. Just for purely like of how old it is and like what it did, it's like it's good. Yeah. It's just I don't feel like there's much reason to like really talk about the original Toy Story beyond like just what it did technologically. Like the story's fine.
I think it still holds up super well. I think it's still really funny. Like going back, it's like shocking how funny Woody is, because usually you think of him more as a straight man.
No, he's not straight at all. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, as far as we know, he's dating Bo.
Is he? Is that? Oh yeah.
Yes, that's made pretty clear in all of the films, even Toy Story 3, where she doesn't even appear.
Oh yeah. I don't think about that. Yeah. I forgot about that.
So Bug's Life.
Bug's Life. I kind of fuck with Bug's Life. Do you fuck with Bug's Life?
I like Bug's Life. I have a lot of nostalgia for this movie. I don't think I can justify putting it above good. I think good is a good place to put it. But I really love Bug's Life.
Yeah. I fuck with Bug's Life.
I fully understand why it's like the only film from like the early years, from the pre-2010 era, to never get anything, never get a sequel, never get like, other than like the Disney ride, which I think is getting like replaced after all these years. shocked it took them this long.
I did like that ride.
Besides
though.
that, yeah, you did or you didn't?
I did.
You did, yeah. Terrified me as a kid.
Itch.
But yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like Bugs Life. Can't justify putting it higher objectively, but no, it's a really fun movie.
Yeah, I concur.
Toy Story 2 is S tier.
I don't like Toy Story 2 that much.
Die.
Yeah, okay.
Can I ask why you don't like it?
I just, admittedly, it's been a while since I've seen it. It is kind of one of those things where it's like, I should probably rewatch this, but I don't. But of all like the Pixar movies, it's besides some of the, I just don't. I don't. I know I need to rewatch it. It's not high on the list of things I need to rewatch, but it's like I just don't find.
So you're wrong.
I just don't find the story particularly interesting, and it's
so
not.
You're wrong.
It's just, you know. I don't know. As a kid, my favorite as a kid was Toy Story 3. I really loved Toy Story 3, and I didn't really give a shit about the first two. It makes you
feel so old when you say, yeah, as a kid, Toy Story 3 was a favorite. Like, I know it's only 2010. I was a kid back then too, but it makes me feel so old.
Yeah, it was 14 years ago.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt.
If someone was born the day Toy Story 3 came out, they would be in middle school.
Oh, I'm friends with someone who's like currently 19, and I was like, oh yeah, I graduated high school in 2014. Like, and they were like, when you graduate high school, I was still in elementary, and I think I just died right there. I think my soul just crumbled away.
Yeah, you're like old and decrepit. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I'm a freaking dinosaur.
Speaking of the good dinosaur, timeless. No.
Yeah, we're not to that yet. We are to Monsters Inc. You know what's going. Yeah. True, Bestie. Okay, so after that is incredible. No, I think it's actually Finding Nemo. Yeah, put it in time. Are we gonna rate individual tiers or no?
Oh, between. You know what? Since it's a short list, yes, let's do that. Let's be spicy. Normally I don't, but I am feeling.
I wonder where I'm gonna put my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah. I also prefer Monsters Inc. over. I really love Monsters Inc. Obviously that's your forte, but like Mike Wazowski's kind of funny,
So cool.
I think the emotional beats with Boo, they hold up pretty well. I liked their level in Kingdom Hearts 3. That was pretty cool. I like Monsters Inc.
I use Kingdom Hearts music in everything. I hate Kingdom Hearts. Anyways,
you probably listen to more Kingdom Hearts music than I do at this point.
Yeah, just because of editing videos. Anyways, Nemo is next. Fun fact: Finding Nemo is the first movie I have seen in theaters. Fun fact: Finding Nemo is the second movie I have seen in theaters. Fun fact: Finding Nemo is the third film I've seen in theaters. Fun fact: Finding Nemo is the fourth movie I've seen in theaters because I dragged my parents to that motherfucker 4 times.
I get it. So great.
Yeah, great. Yeah, it still holds a lot of nostalgia for me, and it still holds up pretty well. Marlon Brando character is like, looking back, he is so much funnier than you expect him to be.
It is. They did. Finding Nemo did something incredibly impressive. Not the water animation stuff. Who cares about that? I'm talking about making Ellen DeGeneres tolerable. That was very impressive of them. That shit.
No, that was the good old days before we knew she was an awful human being.
Yeah, but even then, she still wasn't. But yeah, Finding Nemo above Toy Story, the first one.
Yeah.
Because also the shit they did. And also, I like the turtles. They got turtles. I love turtles.
I love Crush. I love Crush and Squirt. And Bruce the shark. I'm so upset he didn't return for the sequel.
Yeah.
So, Incredibles.
It's good.
Really? You're like the first person who isn't like, oh, #1 best movie of all time. Gra.
I like how it gets a bit darker in like, you know, the subtext where it's like, you know, the fucking like pose where it shows like, wait, some of these superheroes were at Mr. Incredible's fucking wedding. That's so dark. It's like, but it's like, I don't know. I think something about the family dynamic, just that's not really my thing. And also, it's like, I get like putting Mr. Incredible's like arc of like putting your trust in others and learning to like work with your family. You know, it's good stuff, but it's also like you are sending your like 10-year-old child out to fight killer robots that have killed like professionals. It's like that's
in fairness, like he doesn't want to do that, but the kids like push it, and
yeah.
he's like, you know what? I believe in you. You can prove your worth. And even then, he didn't want to do it until Violet made the force field that was able to defend herself from Yamadroid. And he's like, okay, you guys can prove yourself.
Yeah. Also, I think I'm a little less in love with this movie specifically because of how much people hype up Syndrome, and it's like, I don't know. He just
even I don't see people talk about Syndrome that often. If anyone's talking about a certain character, you know where this is going, so I'm just gonna end it there.
This is incredible. Yeah. No, I feel like I'm always hearing people like talk about like, man, Syndrome's such a great villain. And
because he is, grah. Yeah, no,
he?
I genuinely, I do not hear anyone talk about this film besides for wanting to frick Mr. Incredible.
I only hear it because of either that or because of people hyping up Syndrome.
More people should hype out for Syndrome because he's the best character in the movie.
He's boring.
He's the entire reason why the first one's better than the second, because he's not anything like raw.
I don't. Where would you put this? Where would you put this?
I would say timeless. If you want to put it in great, that's fine. But I refuse to put any lower than great.
I'll put it above Toy Story.
Okay.
That's fine. Above or below Finding Nemo?
I would say above, but that's up to you. Again, I would put it in timeless.
I don't love Finding Nemo that much to go against you, so I'll put it there. I think that's
okay.
Satisfactory.
So Cars.
Life is a highway.
I'm
gonna ride it all night long.
Okay. Hot take. First Cars, actually a pretty fun movie.
Honest to God.
I know it's easy to make fun of because haha, Lightning McQueen, he's so silly, and Owen Wilson,
Chow.
and Chow, and apparently people joking that he's a groomer for some reason. I don't get it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, there's
is it because it got flashed?
No, that's part of it. Like there's a TikTok that's like, oh, Lightning McGroomer, you've been taking pictures of underage kids, something like that, because I guess groomer is the new thing to just completely make fun of and delegitimize for some reason. I
don't know what the fuck you're going on about. I fucking love.
I'm surprised you haven't seen this video because like every time someone mentions Cars, people always post this video.
I'll say that every time someone talked about this, and then you talk about something that no one's fucking like.
No, literally every single time. They announced Cars like 4. And just every single like reply to the announcement was this video.
They announced Cars 4?
Oh yeah, they announced Cars 4 like a couple months ago.
Huh? Shit.
Anyways, where are you putting Cars? Because I think that's a genuinely like really fun movie, well told movie. Not like I'd say like good. I'd say good. Probably below Bug's Life personally, but I can see it being above it. I can maybe even see if you want to put in the great. I would not push it. I would not push against you.
I have a very special love for Cars, just the universe. I think it's like, I know everyone's like, oh, and they ask the questions. I don't give a
Why
shit
are they
about
Cars? Why can't they do?
I
stuff?
couldn't
Like,
give less of a fuck.
yeah.
They are cars that talk and go vroom. That's cool as fuck. I love the universe, and fucking Mater National, I put fucking thousands of hours into that as a kid. The fucking DS game, the shitty DS game that I hated, but I kept playing because it was cars and it's cool.
That was like one of my first video games, the DS game.
Fucking same, dude.
Yeah.
Honest to God, that shit was dope.
I hate that game. That game made no sense. There's like only one good mini game. You had to like unlock the other mini games. I can never unlock the freaking mini game. Anyways,
I'm putting it above Incredibles.
You know what? That's funny, sure.
Yeah.
I'll
say that with my full fucking chest.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, no.
I like Doc. Doc was such a cool fucking character. It's a shame they killed him off later.
I get why they killed him, but
I do too.
His voice actor died. So I mean, so did Slinky's in between 2 and 3, and yet they just casted Slinky for Toy Story.
That I did not know.
Yeah.
It'd have been weird to have Slinky die off screen.
But I mean, they also got rid of like half the cast. They sent to college or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, they even acknowledge like, oh, remember Etch and Wheezy and Bo Peep? Yeah, they're not in this film, anyways. So like you wrote in a way to write them out, but hey, whatever. After that, I believe is, I think it's Ratatouille. Yeah, it's Ratatouille.
Putting that. If you don't want me to put it in front of Monsters Inc., I won't. But I'm putting it in Timeless. I fucking love Ratatouille. Yeah.
I've been seeing like so much more like appreciate, like no one ever hated Ratatouille. Like Ratatouille's always been like a popular film, but I'm seeing just more and more like people say it's like one of the best.
I've always been a Ratatouille.
Yeah, I mean everyone's always liked the film, but I never saw like people say it's their favorite movie. More and more, I'm seeing people saying it's their favorite Pixar movie. And
I don't think it's my favorite, but I think it's top 3.
Yeah. Yeah. No pushback. Don't know if it would make my top 5, but it's just because I have a lot of connection to a lot of these movies.
Right.
Apparently more than you. Non-binary equivalent of Mr. and Mrs. Putting freaking Incredibles in A tier. I need to freaking put you a gunpoint to put Toy Story 2 at the top.
It's just a silly little rat. He could good food.
So,
he could good pasta. Woo-hoo. Oh, what's after? This is the best Pixar movie.
Yeah. I'm not gonna argue there. Not my favorite. I'm not gonna argue.
It makes me cry. It's genuinely the only movie that I mean, there's some movies I probably could. It's the only movie that I have rewatched on several occasions that has made me cry each and every single time. I fucking love WALL-E. I love the music. I love WALL-E the guy. I love all the characters. There is not a movie with a more like every character is a fucking banger, you know, where it's like even it's like, oh my god, in the fire hydrant going around space. Love that it's so fucking cute. Fucking love WALL-E. God,
WALL-E was literally on the top 60 favorite character list. Like honestly, I'm not going to argue with this one. Yeah. Personally would not say it's better than Toy Story 2 or Monsters Inc. I would say it's number 3.
That's because you're a dumb piece of shit.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna argue. Like I convinced you to put Toy Story 2 at the top. If you want to put WALL-E at the top, I'm not gonna argue with you.
Yeah,
it's great. I love WALL-E.
There's nothing you can do. He's just a silly little guy.
Again, he's on the top 60, so like, why
He
would I
just
argue
like
this
me
one?
for real on God.
Yeah. I don't think you. Fun fact. Last week we recorded an episode that we blew up and killed because it was bad. Where Robin guessed my favorite characters for the top 60. I don't think you mentioned Wally. Shockingly.
Yeah, sometimes I just don't be thinking about shit, you know.
I know, because you admitted like one of the last things you wrote down was Owl House. Just trying to be like the thing people associate with me with.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah, that's how my brain works. Sometimes I just, I either am only thinking about like certain things, and sometimes like, sometimes just things are just blocked off in my brain. I don't know why. What's after?
Up.
I really like Up.
I think the question is, do you think it still holds up well after the first 10 minutes?
Yeah. I know some
And
people
I agree, put it in
complain.
time.
I know some people complain about like the fucking talking dogs or whatever, and it's like, what universe is a movie having talking dogs a bad thing? You know?
Yeah. I love Up. I'm not gonna argue. I also think it's kind of overblown when people say, "Oh, it's bad after the first 10 minutes." No, it's not.
Yeah,
You don't like Doug. I don't like you.
that shit's so good, and he throw the thing off of the house. It's so good.
I say timeless.
Yeah. Above Toy Story 2?
Personally, no, but I know I had to fight you for Toy Story 2, so I'm not gonna argue with this.
I'll be nice.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been being a little bit aggressive in my picks. I'll let you.
I mean, besides like Wally, where you like, I will kill you if it's not in number one. I will go to your house and I will cannibalize your flesh. Anyways, after that, I think is Toy Story 3.
This is, I mean, if you want to talk about, movies that, you have connections to as a kid, Toy Story 3 is probably the one movie out of all of these I've seen the most. And also, I love the video game. I loved watching the movie. And
Epic.
I'm pretty sure Toy Story 3 is how I found out that the Holocaust existed.
I get it. I get why. Because I know a lot of people compare Lotso to Batman, but
Yep.
not what I was expecting you to say.
It's not what I expected myself to say
learn.
either. It literally just dawned on me as I was talking, where I just unlocked like a fucking core memory of me watching like top 10 things you didn't know about Toy Story 3.
In fairness, I don't think it was how I first found out about it, but I think like I understood World War II better when someone said, "Okay, so imagine Adolf Hitler is Scar the Lion King." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense."
I can't believe Lotso did that. I would put it above Toy Story 2. I assume you
Personally,
wouldn't.
I wouldn't, but like I think they're pretty close together, so I'm not going to argue here.
Yeah, it's funnier. It's the lower Toy Story 2 on the list, the funnier it gets. So that's my logic.
Most people prefer 3 over 2, though. That isn't like a hot take.
I know, but it's still funny.
Epic.
What's after 3? Brave?
Cars 2.
Oh. Cars 2 is great. I watched it not too long ago. It's fun. It's fun as fuck.
No, don't you dare put it there. Shut up. No, bad spray bottle.
I'll put it in good.
No, don't you dare put it there. Don't you dare. No.
What are you doing? No? What do you mean no?
What are you doing?
Finn McMissile?
Wrong.
Holly?
What the frick are you talking about? Why are you putting it there? Put it in timeless. What are you thinking?
You're so right. You're so right, dude.
Yeah, above Wall-E. Okay,
Yeah.
so after that, I think it was Brave.
Yeah.
I think it's bad, but I'm not going to argue. If you want to put it there, I think it's funny. We keep it there.
I genuinely don't think it's that bad a movie. Like,
I don't like it, but you know what? It's funny. I wouldn't say it's my least favorite, but like it's funny. I'm not going to argue.
I
Brave.
I do not have a strong opinion on Brave.
I'd say either okay or bad. I don't really care for. It's not. It's one of the lower tiers. Like if I would not go out of my way to watch it, but if for some reason I had to, I wouldn't complain. It's just
Okay.
it's just not special. Watch the trailer instead. The trailer is so much better. It sells you a completely different film.
Here is the reason why I'm going to put Brave in okay instead of bad. Bears.
I do like bears. Freddy Fazbear. Monsters University. A film
is your
that
opinion on this movie?
people were pretty mixed on, but I'm seeing a lot more people coming out and saying that they really, really like it.
I liked it.
I liked it. I would say good or great.
Yeah. I remember as a kid preferring it over the first one, which you would probably kill me for saying that, but
Yeah,
kids are stupid.
The airstrike is coming to your house right now, just like Finn McMissile.
I wish Finn McMissile was my dad. Great or good?
Yes. I'd say good. Yeah, I have a bit of a chip on my shoulder for this film, because they freaking Randall was in like every single advertisement, and he always had those freaking glasses on, and he wears them for like one scene and takes them off immediately.
That is the kind of complaint only you would have about a movie.
It is! It's the most stripe core complete you could possibly imagine. Like, they build up these freaking glasses, and he wears them for one scene and never again. Like, what? All this merchandise, all this fan art inspired by this thing, like every single piece of like promotional art, and all the trailers had him wearing these glasses, and all the toys had him wearing these glasses, and he wears them for one scene and takes them off immediately. Like, that annoys me so much.
I think this really shows our age difference because...
You know what, frick you, put it in bad. for the random glasses.
I think this shows our age difference because I was not aware of any of that shit. I was picking my boogers, I was going to fucking recess, and I one day it just appeared as a DVD and I watched it like 5 times.
Monsters University jump scare.
And I liked watching it all those 5 times, It was a good 5 times. I'm gonna put it in good.
Okay. 2014, I think nothing came out. 2015. Did we skip 2015 as well? I'm trying to think like what.
Isn't Inside Out?
Inside Out.
Yeah.
Inside Out was 2015. I mentioned this a few times. This was like one of those films that like everyone loved when it came out. It was like Pixar is back. It's one of their best movies. And then as years go on, I kept seeing more and more people like speak out against it. I still really like it. I would say maybe timeless, if you don't want to agree, I would say great. I really loved Inside Out. It was a film that really hit me at a good time.
Honestly, yeah, I think like purely talking about like the message of the movie, I think it's one of Pixar's best. I think the idea is really fun. I feel like the reason why I like this movie keeps changing as I get older, and I think that's a really fucking impressive thing for a movie to be able to do.
I think you just like kind of confirmed it has to go in timeless, right?
Yeah.
If that's the case, yeah.
But Toy Story 2. Yeah.
Yeah. I still really love it. I did not think it needed a sequel, but we're getting one, and no one's talking about it besides the memes, so
I'm excited for it.
But
I'm sure
I'm
there'll be
still
more.
gonna watch it, but like,
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be
after
good.
that same year, The Good Dinosaur.
I remember seeing this shit in theaters.
Oh, you
I don't
poor
remember
baby.
what. I don't remember what happened really. I just remember seeing it. I know. Didn't the dad
Put it
die?
in bad. Just put it in bad.
Okay, I'll believe you.
It has one good scene and that's it. Um,
I remember. I remember this was the first time I caught on to like the most overused gag of all time, where the good dinosaur says something like "Mother Clucker." That was like the first time I caught on to like a movie like being like oh we're not doing the adult thing, but we're kind of doing the adult thing. Yeah. And I remember
epic.
that's I remember there was like dinosaur birds flying around some. This movie is like a bad dream that I had many years ago. That's what this is.
So, Finding Dory. What are your thoughts on Finding Dory?
It's okay.
I like it more than the original.
Do you?
I can't explain. It just I don't know, something about like the theme of disability hit me pretty hard. I really love Hank as a character, and he's exclusive to this movie.
Hank.
I feel like that should. Can we put it in great just because of that? The guy who forced his parents to take and Find Nemo 4 times likes this movie more.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I fuck with the octopus, the septopus.
Yeah. I really like Hank. He was really fun.
Yeah.
After that, 2017 was Coco.
Honestly, second favorite Pixar movie.
We-
I'm willing to
Okay.
put it. I'm willing to put Monsters Inc. above it just for you because I know that's your favorite.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say like top of great personally, but I'm not going to
No.
argue against this. Yeah. No. Hey, as long as Monsters Inc. stays number 2. I know I can't convince you for Wall-E, and I like Wall-E enough to be like, you know what, you have it. But
I'll put it
I'm
lower.
I'm fine with Coco.
I'll put it above Toy Story 2. That's funny.
You freaking hate Toy Story. Yeah. Just put up above it. But might as well, you know. No. Can you make a tier in between Timeless and Great that just says Toy Story 2?
You know what? You're so valid for that, actually.
The Toy Story 2 tier. Tier Story 2.
There we go. There we go. Fixed.
Epic. I love Toy Story 2. Unlike you, who freaking despises it.
Yeah, I fucking hate this movie.
Okay, so 20. Was there anything else? 2017? I don't think so.
It's Incredibles 2, right? Or no, Cars
Incredibles 2
3.
was 2018. Oh, yeah, Cars 3 was 2017. Yeah. Okay.
I put in
It's
Tier
fine.
Story.
Yeah, no, get it out of it. Get it out of it. It is not the best of all the movies. Shut up. Yeah, no, it's fine. I liked it. It was cute. I think if it was Cars 2 and didn't have like the stigma of no move it back up. You can't hide from me. If it didn't have like the stigma of like everyone hating Toy Story, hating Cars 2, then I think it would be more like well appreciated. But it did kind of come in during like peak Cars is the worst movie ever made era, so it had an uphill battle. But I liked it. It was a fun, cute movie. Would not go on my way to watch it again. No, put it back in okay. It's not better than Bug's Life. Frick you.
I like the girl
I still
car.
think I hate the girl car.
Okay.
I still think Bugs Life should be above Cars 2, but it's also funny to put it there. So like, um, no, 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 no.
Search
Wait,
your
wait, 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 wait,
feelings.
wait.
You know it to be true.
Wait, 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 wait.
All right, Patrick.
Yeah, so
Then it's Incredibles
Yeah,
2.
Incredibles 2. Well, you despise Incredibles 1. You think it's the worst movie of all time. So what do you think about Incredibles 2?
I prefer it.
You're wrong. Put it in good.
am.
Put it,
I know I'm wrong, but I'm okay.
yeah,
I think
put it
it's
below
a
Bugs
funny-
Life.
I
I think you're. It's really funny, but like the story itself does not work. Screenslaver is like one of the worst villains Disney's ever made.
I'm okay with Screenslaver. I mean, sure that I don't.
No, below Bugs Life. Frick you. If I can't have Mr. Stick in the time, you can't have justice for Bugs Life, baby. Okay. No. Wait. Michael, don't leave me here.
Michael. Then it's Toy Story 4, right?
I think it's Toy Story 4. Yeah. Toy Story 4.
And then the pandemic happens.
Yeah. Toy Story 4 is, I like it, but I if someone says, I've met so many people saying that they hate it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna argue with you. It is definitely a flawed movie. The big thing is that they completely sidelined everyone besides Buzz and Woody.
And Buzz's storyline sucked.
Yeah, Buzz's storyline sucked. And
Woody's
the main
storyline was
character.
unironically great. I
Yeah,
really liked Woody's story.
I love the Woody
Buzz
side of
really
things, like,
holds down the movie, and I think that's very unfortunate.
And like to me, I think the Toy Story films are ensemble movies. They're all about all the cast, all the characters, all the toys, and like everyone besides Buzz, Woody, wasn't Buddy my favorite characters. Buzz, Woody, Bo Peep, and like the new characters, they all, anyone besides those guys, they don't matter. Jesse has like one or two scenes.
Yeah.
And all the rest just have a line or so. Like you did not need any of those characters, genuinely, which sucks because like it seems like it's gonna be the last time. Toy Story 5 is already confirmed. Buzz is already confirmed being it. Would not shock me if we get only if they Kung Fu Panda for it, and they just give like a brief like cameo for the rest of the toys. But like it's an ensemble movie. You need Slinky and Rex and Ham and all the other guys. Like I like Toy Story 4, but it is definitely like a didn't need to happen kind of thing. I would say below Incredibles 2.
I honestly agree. I think there is something to be said about like Woody's arc of like finding something that isn't just this, cycle of kids, finding something a bit more, permanent. And I don't hate, that idea. I don't hate that progression of his character. I just think the B plot of the movie really holds it down, like kind of like what you were saying. And Buzz being like way too stupid just felt wrong. It felt like
it did feel like regression because it felt like he was like going back to the whole I'm a space ranger. I need to listen to the thing in my head, like
my fucking inner voice.
Buzz.
That shit was so like that shit felt like it was like part of like a bad episode of like a fucking TV show,
Yeah.
That's what that storyline felt like. It
did.
didn't feel like fucking Toy Story. Yeah.
Yeah, because Buzz is like fairly intelligent character. He has his quirks, but like he is fairly smart. But this is just like
fucking
he's too
fucking
too
Spanish Buzz was smarter than that. All right, so
yeah. Honestly, I think we talked each other to put it like above Brave and Okay.
Yeah.
And like the whole thing of like Bonnie was so happy to get Woody at the end of 3, and she just suddenly hates him for no reason.
Oh yeah.
I still like the movie. I don't. The movie's
that
still
is very
fine.
like little girl though. Like that makes sense for like a small child, Where you're
I
initially like,
get it.
holy
It does
shit,
kind of
it's
ruin
almost...
like the most. It does kind of ruin the most emotional scene in the trilogy.
Eh.
I still like it. I'm not gonna say put in bad, but like yeah.
It's still better than Toy Story 2.
Shut up! Shut up! Onward.
Oh my god, I thought you said N-word.
What? Why would I say that?
I don't know. I got bad. Anyway, Onward.
Onward!
Is it good, but is it Bug's Life good?
No, it's okay. I would like genuinely put it below Cars 3.
Genuinely?
Genuinely. It's not bad, but you know how I said, I would probably watch Brave if someone asked me to? I don't really feel that for Onward. I feel... But besides the ending is good. The ending is like genuinely really, really good. But I just don't want to sit through all the other stuff to get to it. I just don't really care about Onward.
Alright. Yeah.
If you want to put it above Cars 3, I'm not going to argue. Or do whatever you want. I still say like Toy Story 4 is like the best okay movie because you have one part of it that's really, really good and one part that's really, really bad. It balances out to where it's okay. Don't you dare. I see you. I see you.
Let's talk about
Anyways,
Luca.
should we talk about Soul? Think that's the next movie?
Oh, yeah. I got it mixed up in my brains.
Yeah. Soul is a lot of fun. Really good movie. Definitely screwed by release date because pandemic threw it into streaming services, and I feel like it would be much more well remembered.
It is going into theaters soonish, isn't it? There's some discussion.
Yeah, I think it is. Same thing with Luca and Turning Red. But
I love Soul.
I would say, yeah, I really love Soul. Soul's great. I would say somewhere in great.
I honestly...
How the frick is Cars the top of great? Wait, what? How is Cars the top of great?
Because it's the right opinion, anyway. Honestly, I could probably be...
Incredibles, Nemo and Dory, the first Toy Story, all worse than Cars. What?
I like Cars. You go ka-chow.
You're wrong, Luca.
Also, we have this really nice Cars 1, 2, 3. That feels
Cars
good on the soul.
Yeah. Soul.
That wasn't even intentional. Yeah, Soul's great. I could honestly be argued to put it higher in Timeless, but you don't seem to be arguing for that. But I fucking love Soul. It has a lot of soul.
Undertale. Anyways, Luca.
Listen, I know what everyone's going to be thinking. You know, me being the queer one, obviously, I would really like Luca. You'd be right.
I think it's cute. No, it is not time. No, it is not timeless. It's like bottom of great, top of good. No, it is not. Nothing else goes into your story besides Toy Story. That's the entire meme of it. Sure, fine. I like that you say that because it's a gay, even though I think it's been confirmed that like they did not intend to make the two gay.
I don't give a shit what they intended. I know what I saw.
Again, I think I even said this in the podcast, but like
you did.
They intended to give the girl a girlfriend, but never intended to. Though they were always just friends. Because apparently males can't be in same-sex relationships. Anyways, that's when we do the buy video.
It is Turning Red. Get it? Because it's like a period.
Yeah, it's so bad. Why did they mention 9/11?
Dude, I almost... We're fucking...
They hit the Pentagon!
Lyle, they hit the fucking Pentagon, Lyle!
Here comes the airplane!
Stripe, why did you do 9/11?
Just to feel something, you know?
Based.
Um, I don't particularly care for Turning Red. If someone likes it, I get why. It's just not made for me. I would honestly put it below Brave. I understand how people do it. You can put it wherever you want. I don't really care for it, but it's not a film like I would not debate you if you liked it or not.
Honestly, I agree where it's not a film for me. But you know what it is for? It is very much, a film for, teen girls. And it's like, I think
I just feel like
I think it's a
Pixar
good.
is able to like hit everyone.
Speaking on behalf of the teen girls, right? Because that's, because I'm a feminist. I would put it in good.
I'm happy for those who like it, but like Pixar usually hits everyone. That it feels weird to have one film there that's just for the specific demographic. I do appreciate for being
Wow,
like,
I can't believe you hate women.
I do hate women, but I do appreciate it for being like one of the first big like 2000s like celebrating movies because it took place in like 2002. Like it was really all about like 2000s culture,
Yeah.
which I thought was gonna be a big thing, but then people were like, nah, 2010s is where we're gonna be nostalgic for the 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing about Turning Red,
the 80s and 90s gonna have like 3 decades of people celebrating them, but God forbid the 2000s get even a single year.
I mean, Tamagotchi is called back to all the time. But I'm such a feminist. I'll even say Turning Red better than Bug's Life. You're welcome,
Bug's Life's
women.
But no. I'm looking up for little guys being bugs. Turning Red's below Bug's Life.
Who do you think would win in a fight, women or bugs?
Bugs, definitely, 100%.
Honestly, yeah. Have you ever heard about how many ants there are? That's fucking terrifying. There's
Yeah.
a lot. There's like 4 billion women too, though.
Yeah, no. I
women
think
could win with prep
death
time.
battle, bugs versus woman.
I think if women had prep time.
Yeah, but if you give women prep time, you have to give bugs prep time too.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. They could invent little blades.
They like form into one giant bug creature.
Oh, like the fucking gnomes.
Yeah, like the gnomes from Gravity Falls.
You get me.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Bugs are better than Woman.
Yeah.
Just 100%.
All right.
I love
so
Bugs
Life
so
is
much.
better than Turning Red.
Yeah.
But
You haven't
Cars,
seen Lightyear.
Cars
so
still
it's
be
bad
better.
to move on.
Cars and Monsters are still better than both.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, Lightyear sucks. When I first saw it, I thought it was fine. And then the more and more I thought about it, I'm like, oh my god. This is the worst movie ever. Not the worst movie ever made. Definitely the worst Pixar movie. Yeah, worse than Good Dinosaur. The only good thing about it is Socks, who's the robot cat. I like him. But like the freaking Zurg twist, I despise that so much.
I remember being spoiled on what the Zurg twist is, and then I just forgot about it, but I just remember like being like, huh, that's dumb.
Yeah. Was it too hard to just make him just a big evil space villain?
Yes.
They didn't commit to this being like made in 1995. Like
That would have been
even
fun.
if you imagine this is all live action. Yeah, even if you imagine this is all live action, you could not do a lot of this stuff in 1995. Remember, Phantom Menace came out in 99. So you could not realistically do any of this stuff in 95, even if you imagine it was live action. They definitely would not have a lesbian kiss because homophobia.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe. Yeah, we're putting Lightyear in bad purely because we hate gay people.
No, that's not what I said at all.
That's what I'm saying. I hate gay
You literally
people.
said that you literally said that you love Luca because gay people, even though it's not canon.
You're right.
But you argue to put it in great. Why are you moving it down?
Because I'm losing my fucking mind, dude. That's why. I'm seeing the fucking sauce, dude. Yeah.
Elemental.
I think Elemental's really good.
No.
I'm a sucker for a good romance.
I think it's cute. I liked it. I feel like it would be better fit for the TV show. It's very disorganized. Yeah. I'd put it below Bug's Life.
Below Bugs. That's just crazy.
Below Bug's Life.
It's so
Arguably,
cute though.
I might even say below Incredibles 2. I might even say below Toy Story 4. You can't do that one because that would mess up the Cars trilogy. But
yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Honestly, Luca would be above Cars, but I'm not brave enough, you know.
Yeah, put Luca above Cars, put Bug's Life above Cars 2, and put Elemental in front of Cars 3. Boom, done.
I'm just gonna put it here.
No, you're not. 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 Put it in good. Put it in, no. Down. Yeah, there. Good. That's a good. No. Bad. Spray bottle. No. Wait. Michael, you gotta leave me here. You're gonna make it to your bomb. It's gonna be freaking Elemental, and you're gonna be like, it's so funny, but it's not funny. I saw it coming. You're not funny. I know funny. I'm a clownfish.
I was trying to think of what the funniest movie would be to put in the first tier.
Well, you ruined the joke. You ruined the joke. I'm sorry.
You know what? Just for that. There. That's what happens.
Wait.
That's what happens when you fuck with me, Stripe.
No. Don't be rash. No.
That's what happens when you fuck with me, Stripe.
No.
And you know what?
Why Brave Ball movie? No, frick you! No! Die! Death! Killer Rapperage! No. Wait. Michael, you can't leave me here. Michael, no. Michael.
All right, guys. So that's our final Pixar tier list. If you like the tier list, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
No, I'm being serious.
If you have any opinions on a Pixar movie, please make sure to leave us in the comments.
Robin, I'm being serious. Robin, can you please fix it?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm fine if you keep Elemental where it is, but put Toy Story 2 back in time as along with
Yes, don't worry. I will restore everything. The bit will be... Yes, I will be nice. And you know what? I'll even...
Thank you.
I'm not putting it above Coco. I fucking love Coco. Remember me.
Okay, so I've been wanting to ask you this entire time. What is the Spells and Stripe dock at the top?
Oh.
You do. Wait, what do you mean VH Trivia 3? Wait, what? What are you planning?
It's so very much I'm waiting for a specific thing to happen, which we're not talking about, but I've been kind of just pondering. Literally, no.
Can I ask what it is after the recording?
No.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is the official tier list. Toy Story 2 should be higher, but Robin smells bad. They're gonna move it down because they're gonna think it's so quirky and silly, but it's not. It's not silly. And I know silly. I'm a silly fish. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Next time, I'm gonna guess Robin's favorite characters.
If you
number
want,
one
yeah.
is Tifa.
That's not true, actually. It's close. It's close to being true.
I think I'll have it better than you because you have the I'm pretty sure it's like some of the characters on your tier list plus Amphibia character.
Yeah.
I think you said it was
yeah,
Sasha,
that'll be a hard one to write up though because I'll also give you all the franchises to be kind. Keep things simple.
I mean, giving me like the franchise will more or less tell me who the character is, considering the tier list. There might be some differences because, like, when I did mine, Genos was my favorite One Punch character.
Yeah,
and obviously you saw the video, it's Saitama.
Yeah. I did the tier list like a while ago, so I'm sure things have changed.
Yeah, again, that was before you saw Amphibia.
Yeah. Oh, Casey McDang is playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel.
Epic. Casey McDang drew the art that you were seeing for most of the video, not now because you go through the tier list, but
yeah.
So epic and cool. You should give them a big hug.
Or don't. We're not sure. Parents.
Or don't.
Stripe might be. He has a bunch of children that he doesn't know about. Do all the wild sex he had back in the 70s.
Way back in the 1980s. I said we should end this podcast. Bye, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.